Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. Pretty pleased with this. We had not had, like, you know, towards the end of one of these monthly celebrations, like, a major EZA, right? Like an LR, Yellow Coin LR EZA or a Dokkan Fest EZA or something like that. And then this celebration gives us not one, but two. So we had the Vegeta and Goku, and then we've also got Gohan and Krillin. Now, I thought that Vegeta and Goku, they're good, but I think they could have been a little bit better. I feel like Gohan and Krillin, it's probably going to feel like the same thing, I'm going to bet. Now, I don't think that this will be another, you know, none of these LR EZAs are really bad, I think. But Dragon Ball Seekers is what gives us the extra defense. And then you guys know it is an LR EZA, so we're able to actually do damage by having the legendary power link activated. So we want to bring as many LRs as possible to utilize here. So I went ahead and just went with this. Kind of like a lot of Earthbred fighter characters, stuff like that. You know, I think that this exact setup will be fine. One TUR, you know, the Path to Power Kid Goku, I don't think is going to sort of be the end of the world for us. So I think we should really be quite good here. We should be able to, I think, disintegrate this EZA in very, very, very fast time. Especially with some of these, you know, kind of like free-to-play type characters. We should be able to smoke this pretty easily. So, yeah, this celebration ended up having an insane amount of content, man. It's like, because it's, especially on global, too. I really hope you global players are not, like, just, like, there's so many extra stones coming in right now. I know y'all are all like, oh, ho, 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 let's summon for Roshi in every single banner. And it's like, damn, dude, you do not want to do that. Right? It's like these characters, while some of them could be fun or solid now, I mean, they're going to be out of here so fast, dude. Like, I would be surprised if, like, really almost any of these Namek Saga characters, or probably even Roshi for that instance, would be, like, super helpful once, you know, like, the 10th anniversary rolls around. This really is the time period where saving your resources as much as you can just really is the smartest thing you could do, right? Absolutely, without a doubt. Okay, well, unfortunately, we did get the damn Kid Goku here on rotation, although this is a huge amount of support we're going to be able to rock right here, so let's go ahead and see how this is going to go. Now, Gohan and Krillin, in terms of them, I'm just looking at it, so they've only got two 200% leader skill teams that we could run them on. The Family Kamehameha Gohan, as well as the new Namek Vegeta. So that's interesting. They didn't even have a 200% leader until very last month. Right? Pretty crazy that even like a summonable LR did not have a 200% leader skill until very recently. I mean, that's just on account of how they operate categories with these, like, duo units. So in Legends, remember, like, okay, so, like, this card is Krillin and Gohan Kid. If this was a Legend, like, the Legends character would be on Earthling, they'd be on Hybrid Saiyan, they'd be on Goku Family. All of the different categories each of them would have, they would be on. Which I think is a way... Okay, here's what it would do. It would simply put... just make the game more fun. Period. It would. It would. Like, if Dokkan ever did that as an update... So, there is a thing that popped up in the news. I'm going to have to do... I might just do, like, a news roundup or something like that and just discuss this in it. But they did mention that they're going to be... I'm going to have to... Hold on. Here. Okay, so what do we got right here? Let's... Yeah, we just do this. This will be fine. They did mention that they're going to be adjusting, like Nail and Piccolo or something like that, because it's like there is a character, Nail, whose abilities don't work as much as we'd want. It's like Nail doesn't work as well with that Gohan and Piccolo as we'd like. Because the Gohan and Piccolo, because they're an exchange character, even though Piccolo is part of the card, they're not an Namekian, right? And it's like the Nail needs a Piccolo and a Namekian category character. So it just doesn't really work out too well with seemingly the intended character there. So supposedly they're going to be doing adjustments on that, but we'll see. We will see. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so if we keep getting Gohan and Piccolo turn 1, slot 1 like this, we are going to be out of here very, very fast. Because that Gohan and Piccolo, I mean, remember, Gohan and Piccolo, well, I guess to be fair, we don't have the Namek Saga ally on rotation right here, but they still have a lot of damage and a lot of crit chance and type advantage. So this Gohan right here will just absolutely thrash this LREZA. Yeah, decimates them. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, I do love running the Kid Goku and Bulma LR, by the way, because all they have is weapon supers, baby. That, it's going to be so fire. The weapon supers is just going to be so goddamn good, man. I am going to get, at some point soon, I'm going to be getting the, whatchamacallit, that weapon super title, man. I cannot wait. I'm dying for it. All right, guys, let's just go ahead and jump right back in. Yeah, I double-checked. So I mentioned it that they mentioned in the news that they're going to make an adjustment to Nail, right? Because the issue is that Nail, you know, he has both the Namekian restriction and he's got the Piccolo restriction, and the LR Gohan and Piccolo only activates one part of it. But what's weird about this is this notice in the news, it's not actually live, like, in-game news for either Global or JP yet, so we'll see. But that would be interesting. I mean, what they need to do, again, is completely change how they deal with categories for so many characters, right? That's just, like, a major thing. I wish they would go with that Legends model. Think about maybe a character like LR, Goku, and Frieza. That's a good one. They have almost no teams. I mean, the way they're designed, they are restricted to basically, like, Reps Universe 7 anyway, but you get the point, right? Like, that character would be on Goku Family. They'd be on Super Saiyan. They'd be on Wicked Bloodline. You know, they'd be on all these categories. They'd be on Otherworld Warriors, right? Like, it would just help so many of these category teams. And that's a completely different discussion, too, than, like, you know, power balancing or something like that with a lot of these different characters and bosses and stuff like that. So that's something I hope we will see, right? I hope so. I hope so. Them changing those would be good. Now, I know that they aren't ever, they're never, ever gonna, unfortunately, it's literally never happening, ever, is they're not changing characters' names, ever. So, I mean, if they're gonna be, like, very strict on that, does make me think that, like, something like, you know, changing how they deal with, like, these exchange characters and duo characters and stuff like that, they probably won't, right? Because, I mean, Join Forces became a category in Dokkan. That was in 2018, I believe. The end of 2018 is when that first arrived, so we're talking quite a long time at this point, but it would be nice. I mean, we have seen them adjust categories for many characters. Like, Evil Android 21 used to not be on Peppy Gals, right? I think Demon King Piccolo was added to something at some point, too. I don't... Was it Terrifying Conquerors? Demon King Piccolo might have been added to Terrifying Conquerors later. He got added to... Demon King Piccolo characters got added to some category, right? Like, we've seen stuff like that happen a lot. And, I mean, it would be nice. It would be nice. All right, now this combo right here, so like LR Gohan and Piccolo, and then Gohan and Krillin in slot 2 is going to be very, very interesting to see how that might actually work out for us in some of these difficult fights. I think that might be a nice little combo. Now, remember, they are a transformation character, by the way. Gohan and Krillin, they're the first character that I think Dokkan had intended to make them like a costume change character, but they quickly abandoned that concept and just made them straight up transformation characters anyway. We only have 2 costume change characters, right? It's only 2, Videl and 5th Anniversary LR Evolution Blue Vegeta. The rest of the characters that do the costume change thing, they just made them straight up transformation characters. So, like the Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta from the Metal Cooler movie, that Gohan and Krillin, right? Those characters were just, again, turned into straight-up transformation characters. Then here's Goku, Trunks, and Pan. I remember when they came out. Yeah, the 4th anniversary back in 2019. Good times, good times, good times, good times. All right, what do we got here? So we can just put Bulma slot 1, Pilaf slot 2, and that is what they call GG. Goodbye. All right, so we'll do this, and then we'll quickly jump into the showcase. Again, there's a lot of other videos and showcases and stuff like that that I want to do over the next couple of days. We, probably going to be a few days until we see, like, a data download or anything, but trying to, kind of, like, showcase all these characters and see how they're all going to look and stuff like that. Okay, sure. And Pilaf, Shu, and Mai get the final blow right here. Kerblamo. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let me go ahead and get the Gohan and Krillin EZA'd, and then we'll hop in. We'll see what this new Namek Saga team looks like. The good news is that very difficult mission, which is what it was before, the that EX mission for Namek Saga against the Red Zone Frieza, not nearly going to be as bad as it was, right? So, all right, there we go. Got that done. Let's hop into the showcase.